Agents, your missions with us here at the Golden Vault are meant to showcase just how we do things around here. Completing missions the morally correct way has always been our strong suit, and boy do we pride ourselves on it. Do good, no matter the cost. That's our motto. From what I've seen from all of you, I can tell not a damn person is following it. Every day I question why we hired you idiots, yet somehow you manage to pull it off every time.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Knights at the Wrong Table. Last time, our fellow compatriots, we were seeing June Cleaver escaping the prison, Mock, the delivery boy, who then decided to fly away because he cannot make it to the second section. And then we have Douglas, who got himself quite in trouble for attacking the warden. Then we have Keen, the bard, who was able to effectively seduce the warden and deceive his way through, and Duranro pulling off what seems to be Smokey the Bear's worst nightmare, setting the prison ablaze. But despite the fact that a few of us almost died, we made it through, and that is where we'll be leaving off today. I'll go ahead and I'll share my screen. So, after you guys got back to the boat, you guys have sailed back to the docks where Varen Axebreaker has now given you your gold and your prizes. Let's see here. Do you guys have you guys written down what you guys have gotten, or do you need me to go over it again?
Go over it one more time.
Yeah.
Okay. So each of you guys received a partial share of the gold that was within the vault of Clan Axebreaker. He's also given you the option to choose 3 magic items from the following list of 6. So that would be the Cap of Water Breathing, the Dust of Disappearance, the Gem of Brightness, the Mithril Armor, the Potion of Lightning Resistance, and the Slippers of Spider Climbing.
Hey, is mithril armor's heavy, right? Heavy armor.
I think so. Yeah, it's This is gonna be like more like a mithril, like chain shirt, like chain mail.
Yeah.
So it would be considered medium armor.
Yeah. Can I take that?
I'll let you guys hash it out.
So,
You guys,
With me being the tank.
Can you post the list again?
yeah. Let me. I'll copy and paste it into.
So we completely skipped this list last time because it was bedtime, and we said, "Hey, Evan, we don't care about the items right now
We just want to go to
because
bed.
it was
I don't
1
blame you.
It was 1 a.m.
I do not blame you guys. So I sent you guys in the chat the list of items, so you can go and peruse if you would like.
Yeah. So Tom, is your character like a tank, like a get up there and fight kind of guy, or no?
Not really.
Can I have the mithril armor?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. That's one vote. Will.
Well, now, guys, what would you like to take from this list of various stuff I got for you guys? I appreciate your help from last time.
wanna walk over to the armor and just kind of look, just like if no one else is gonna take this.
That's a good eye you got there right there. That's right there, some mithril chain mail. That's a chain shirt right there. Crafted by the finest dwarves.
Yeah, I mean, we already got one of these items. It's not like we need a second one.
Well, you guys are free to choose 2 more if that's what a young boy there. How old are you, Sonny? 15 years old?
Yes.
15?
Maybe. Leaving character real quick. So I probably should have like screened this with you first, just to see if it was okay. Because to be honest, kind of like Lena's. But so I changed my character's race, and I kind of have a role play explanation. So
Okay.
I am a Shatterkai, which is like a shadow. It's a shadow fell elf.
Okay.
Who is like a spy, and I was actually disguised as Duran. Like it's one of my what is it, like my alter not alter egos, but like I guess one of my
Like that's your almost like a doppelganger, right? Like
yeah. So basically, like I was just disguised as that to be the guard, but I'm like living in like a double life, and I'm actually.
Would you like to still present yourself as the Gith Duranra?
No. Once we get back, I'd like to introduce myself as actually a Shatterkai named Pharaoh, who is masquerading as this second life. But I'll be going back and forth on occasion, if that's okay.
That's fine.
I feel like it would be fair though, going forward, to just keep the race stats of the Shatterkai.
Mhm.
And let's just.
Would you feel like this guy kind of embodies?
Look at or.
Let's see.
Where?
This guy right here.
No, it's like he's like more pale.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see what I can find for you.
On that mithril armor, is it just kind of base D&D 5e stats?
Yeah, that's actually really close, I think.
Okay. Perfect. Cool.
I think it's supposed to be normal, heavy armor, mithril armor. Yeah.
Okay. Just the chain shirt, you said?
Yeah.
Chain
Well,
shirt.
it's mithril armor, yeah. I'll let you have like the whole like full mithril armor.
Well, it don't matter to me because like I'm gonna wear it underneath my suit.
Okay.
So if it's just a chain shirt, that's fine.
Okay.
It brought my. Let me see here. It should plus Dex mod. Ooh. This would be 13 plus. If I did this right, it brought my AC up to 17.
Great work.
Part of me is tempted to try out a different character, just to spice things up a little bit. But
If you're gonna do that, you can do that before the mission. And everything. If you want to think about it, we can do it. We can come back to this in 5 minutes.
Also, real quick, if nobody's gonna do it, I'll take the dust of disappearance.
All right. And you go over, you pick up a bag of dust of disappearance. Well, that's another right there, fine piece of equipment. You know what that does, right? Makes you invisible.
Yes, sir. I'm
for a few minutes.
one use only, though. Correct?
Yep, that's right. Single use only. But it's pretty effective.
Hopefully, it will come in handy. Thank you so much.
Of course. Of course. I can't thank you guys enough for helping me find this treasure again. And then you guys have one more option to choose between Cap of Water Breathing, Gem of Brightness, Potion of Lightning Resistance, and then Slippers of Spider Climbing.
There's not much I need, so if anyone else was wanting something in particular.
I'm like a spy, like high charisma rogue, charlatan. I don't know what would benefit that.
Okay, if I played the character I was planning on playing, we would have 3 rogues right now.
3 high riz rogues.
Hey, real quick, let me respec Doug into a rogue real quick.
Mine is literally he's a high charisma rogue.
Yeah.
I can
plan on
respect.
multi-classing to rogue too. So once that comes out, we'll just have all rogues.
I also have a backup character that I could use if you want to.
Yeah,
It's also a rogue.
I have like I have like 3 others, and I was contemplating on just rolling a d6 to play them, but
that's fine. Okay. Well, if none of you are going to take the last item, I'll give you guys 30 seconds to choose this last item, or else I gotta go. But make sure
I'll just grab the Gem of Brightness.
Oh, okay, perfect. That sounds good. I'll be on my way, and I'll see you guys here. I'll just be up here, just cleaning up the boat and everything. But thank you again for your service, and maybe we'll work again in the future. We'll see.
And he was never seen again.
And so Varen Axebreaker goes into there, and he starts working on his ship and everything. You hear some clinking within the background and everything. And you guys are kind of free to roam around and everything. There is a tavern right here.
You remember last time what happened in a tavern?
Yeah.
Being in prison for however long it was in game.
Yeah.
I think I'll need something to wet my whistle, so I'll just start heading that way, not necessarily waiting to see if anybody follows.
When you start heading that way, I want to just be like, number 17. Remember that con? That's the one where you buy me a drink and bring it out here? No, that's roll 21. Roll 21.
yeah, then fuck it. We're gonna have 3 rogues.
Okay. We'll say our goodbyes to Keen at the moment, and then we'll bring in the new character. How about that?
Yeah, he's getting on his ears a little. He needs a little break.
Yeah, I just wanted to share that I have a special ability known as trance, whereas I don't need to sleep, and magic can't put me to sleep. And when I finish a long rest, in a 4-hour period, if the hours are spent in a trance-like meditation, I can become an expert at brewing beer and bagpipes immediately afterwards.
Okay.
Oh, he's someone who can play the
Very
bagpipe.
useful.
So we're not losing the bagpipes. Let's
No.
go.
So what you're gonna see walk in instead is a Kanku.
A Kanku, okay.
Yeah. I've also
I'm
made it.
extremely racist towards Kankus, just so you know.
It's like a bird-like character.
Yeah.
It's just like a smaller. Okay.
Yeah, I'm now a hunter. My
We'll have a
preferred target's
friend.
Kankus.
We'll finally get some answers
This-
about cloacas.
This party is only big enough for one bird, actually.
Yeah.
It looks like we got a Kanku. It looks like that.
Why does he have butterfly wings?
Dude, what is that
have
Got
thing?
no-
butterfly wings.
Yeah, the rest of them are
That
the rest of them are
Bards.
bards.
the bard one works. He's not a
Put
bard,
that-
but we could
Put
just
that
say
thing
he
back
knows how
where
to
he
play
came
an
from, or
instrument.
so help me.
It's definitely a black feathered one.
Put that thing back where it came from. Oh, so help me. So help me.
Oh wait, hold on. How does this work?
I'm glad you got that reference.
Yeah.
I got you, guy.
Does that work better, or do you like the bard
I
better?
mean, that's literally what the rogue
Dude, that's
is.
crazy. Does a
The other one could also work.
Okay.
that's
I'll leave it up
crazy.
to you.
Does a
Because-
24 hit your AC?
I'm gonna have him be an intern of Keen's.
Oh, an intern. I know what that word means.
An unpaid intern. Because Keen scammed him into doing this mission for him.
Okay, so as you guys can see, you see June Cleaver kind of walking inside the bar, as Douglas starts yelling at June. Would you guys like to move inside
Con
too?
21.
I think that's
I'll look back at
There-
Douglas.
Would you like to
Are there
move as he moves everybody?
You guys are gonna
Well,
get
I
a
guess
choice.
no. Are there any shops in this area, or is it just really the tavern?
This is just pretty much the tavern right here.
we don't get to meet
Okay.
Watto.
If you guys want to meet Watto, we can have you guys meet Watto.
Well, maybe Watto's in there drinking right now. You see those? Well, there's 2 stalls right there. You just so happen to have 2 stalls right there.
One is
Those are
Watto
like
and his older
your
brother.
farmers.
Yeah, but one of them just so happened to be
But are
Watto.
they
Got you on the
selling
low.
these?
Roll perception for Watto.
You found no
Anyway.
Watto. Yeah. We'll see you guys go ahead and start heading into the tavern and everything.
When we walk into the tavern, can I be more low key, like hood up? That maybe because the last time we was in this tavern, I got kicked out.
Yeah, that's
You
also
lost your hood
still
book, by the way.
Keen.
Yes. Do you want okay, so
Yeah.
do you want
I'm playing as the Kenku.
okay. I'll have you go inside the tavern and everything. And we'll play it out. You guys find your table over here.
Oh, am I gonna have to voice 2 people?
For like 20 seconds.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
That's fine.
Will, our natural voice actor.
Preferably have him
And-
talk to himself, like have both characters talking to each other.
As you guys are kind of
Really
talking, you
slow.
see this almost raven-like guy. Kind of like saunter his way up to the table, and he makes his way over to Keen.
Hey, I'm here about that internship.
And how does Keen respond to that?
He goes, shit. Remind me of your name real quickly again, because, I don't know, I got like 5 others that I hired behind you, but you're the only one who showed up, so. He goes, it's Perrin, sir. You contacted me yesterday about this job?
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
Sweet. So, I expect you to do the job and then come back to me with all your results. How's that work? Yeah. That's cool. Do I get paid?
We'll talk about that when the job is over.
Well, everybody, it was nice sharing a drink, but yeah, he's gonna be filling in, and I don't know. I got some housework to do with Jeffrey's mom. You know, she
Jeffrey's mom
was kinda-
got it going on.
yeah, she was kind of complaining that the house needs painting, so unfortunately, I gotta step out for this one.
And as you do so, you kind of see Keen bids you adieu, and he kind of and he starts to walk away. He gets his head stuck on the door, and then he disappears.
Shit.
And your new Raven friend has now joined the party. June, you go up to the bar, and you ask for a drink.
Yeah. Just
Go for it.
Go ahead, real quick.
oh no, I was just gonna ask for a drink. We don't have to
Okay.
play that out. We can have.
You get a drink, and you come back to the table. You see that within Keen's spot is a new face, never seen before.
So, do you guys get paid?
That is something you should have probably taken care of up front.
Yeah.
Well, of course we get paid. Why wouldn't we be?
Oh, I don't know.
You're still green, aren't you?
Well, he told me this was kind of like an experience thing, that we'd be doing like a lot of thieving, and that I'd be putting my skills to good use. I don't know. He seemed to say I had potential for like scamming people or something.
Oh.
just because I'm a bird who can like mimic their voice, but I was hoping to get paid.
What kind of skills do you actually offer?
Oh, I mean, a lot of talking, but also like, I don't know. I've had to stab people, but I'm not proud of it.
So, you said thievery. Are you good at that?
I mean, maybe. That's kind of why I'm showing the waters on this, you know. He said it would be a good experience.
Well, let's see if you're truly up to snuff. Douglas?
I want to pull out a coin.
What did you say your name was?
A Perrin?
Aaron.
I want to pull out a coin and toss it to June. And I want to just like kind of point to a guy behind him and just show him as the mark.
I'm in the
Okay.
back taking notes on this new fellow.
I'm going to walk over to the guy that Douglas marked. I don't know where he is, but
Well,
whoever he points to.
is there someone kind of off, kind of by themselves, maybe that June could just kind of get up and talk and kind of get his attention that I could mark?
You see that
Yeah, that
there's,
guy right there. Yeah, that's fine.
there's an orc and there's an orc lady.
The orc lady who's by herself, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll mark the orc lady.
So
Or more like human.
as he puts the mark on her, I'll walk up behind her and bend over, and then kind of make like a bit of like a show of like bending over and almost kind of bumping into her as I'm bending over, and like pick up a coin off the ground.
Excuse
And-
yourself. You better
I'm-
watch where you're
I'm
going.
so sorry, miss.
Work lady.
I believe you dropped this.
Yes.
New fellow.
I must have dropped it. Yes. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And we
Go ahead.
just make mental note, Douglas and I, of where she puts the coin.
And she puts it in her front right pocket.
New guy. Steal that coin back from her.
Okay. But why?
Well, you said you want to learn, and this is how we all learn, right, boys?
I mean, I guess it's not really stealing because you kind of gave her the coin.
I didn't have to go through a test
True.
like this.
Yes, you did. Shh.
Oh, right. My apologies.
He's just gonna kind of look confused. I don't know. He's
I'm taking notes on your appearance right now, so I can copy it later.
Bless you.
Thank you.
As I pass Perrin as he's like walking, so I'm walking back from the orc lady and he's walking to her, I'm just going to like whisper. I'm gonna be like, run. Trying to like be very inconspicuous, but give him a little help. Because I don't want to see him fail.
Mm.
Did I
Listen,
can I go
listen.
distract the bartenders just so they don't really like notice anything?
Yeah, you wanna go talk to
you
the
don't need to.
bartender?
You don't need to distract anybody.
I just want to get a beer. I figured.
You're welcome to the
Oh,
bar.
he's slick with it.
Thank you. I'm gonna order. I'm gonna order a round for the for the entire tavern.
Around for the entire tavern, really?
What is
Wow.
that, was it like 20 gold?
200.
That's gonna be
How much is a
700
beer in this place. Jesus Christ.
That's gonna be 750 gold, sir. The amount you just made.
Oh, here's the deed. Here's the
All right,
deed.
I'll just
Here's the
take-
deed to the tavern.
I'll just
You own it
Uh,
now.
that's gonna be 10 gold. Just 10 gold
For a beer?
for the
No,
for the
for
entire.
everybody.
Oh, for
For
the
the
yeah. Let's
Yeah.
do that. Let's do that. Let's cause a little
Okay.
chaos. Hey everyone, a round of beer on me.
And everybody kind of
Everybody
like
goes
jumps like,
wild.
hey! They lift up their
Hey!
mugs to you. Hey!
June, I got a beer.
I'm going to immediately take it from him.
See, Keem was different. He bought him a beer.
Yeah.
We have different
King's the-
parenting styles.
Keith's the cool stepdad.
It's
He's
like
the
you
cool
can only
stepdad.
drink with me. I'm
Yeah, he's
like,
the cool
no
st-
drinking.
He also gave me a cigarette.
Hmm.
Yeah, while this is happening, I'm literally just gonna walk up to the lady and go, hey, that's my coin that was on the ground.
What? What are you talking about?
That coin that was on the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
mine.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it was.
That man just said I dropped it.
Yeah, well, he's lying to you. It's mine.
Well, you should lost your chance when you had it. It's mine now, buddy.
Says who?
She's gonna turn around. Says me. Gonna turn around.
Shit.
I really want to do something, but I can't.
Can do whatever your heart desires.
Yeah, she's gonna start walking
It-
over to
Well, since she's turned
Evan.
around, I'm going to suddenly exactly mimic June's voice and go, well, he's right, you know.
what? What was that? No,
Yeah, that was my buddy saying it was my coin.
roll me a deception check real quick.
Get shit on. That's a fucking 27.
Oh my god.
He critted. He critted.
Maybe he's right, but he gave it to me, so it's mine now. Thank you very much. And she's gonna walk over to the bar.
Hey, lady, what's your name?
As if, and she's gonna turn away.
That was a
I
fucking...
want to try. I want to try and seduce her.
Okay, what do you want to say to her?
I don't normally see. Is she half orc or orc?
She's a half orc.
I don't normally see half orcs with such lustrous eyes.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna
Are you being a racist right now?
Yeah. Can I roll persuasion?
Douglas,
roll.
Douglas says you're blowing it.
Or not persuasion? I guess that'd be the set. I guess it depends
Just,
on the.
yeah, roll me a charisma check real quick. Just
All
straight charisma.
Okay. A 9.
Yeah, she's
Roll
gonna
assisted.
Yeah.
She's gonna turn and be like, people around these parts are just so rude nowadays, asking for my money and then being racist and everything, calling me half orcs. If I'm the prettiest half orc there is, whatever. You can hear, she kind of like mumbles to herself.
I think of that Adam Sandler gif. You're blowing it.
I can't believe a 27 didn't give me that stupid coin.
Well, she could,
It technically it worked, but
yeah.
it didn't
Yeah.
convince her.
I mean,
to
she
give
believed
to you.
it.
She
Why don't
believed
you
it
just-
was June. that
No, you
doesn't
could have
believe.
just
Oh,
you could have just stole it like
I-
you were supposed to.
I thought the deception roll was literally just to convince her that it was my coin.
No, it was to convince her it was June's voice.
Well, it
Okay.
probably did. It probably did convince her it was her coin, but also, why would she give it back to you? It's
Yeah.
a gold piece.
Right.
While I want to like make eye contact with Perrin, and then walk over, past her. So I'm gonna like walk over to like the orc lady, and then like nod at her, like acknowledge her, because obviously I just gave her a coin that she dropped and everything like that. I'm not gonna be
Yeah.
stupid. But then kind of like go up and talk to Tom's character. What's your character's name? I apologize. I don't remember.
So my actual name is Pharaoh, but I was disguised as Duranra.
Oh, Pharaoh. Okay. And then be like, did I hear that you got everyone a round of drinks?
I did. There's
And
there's a
then-
couple up there for stragglers.
I want to get like in between both of them.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
did I hear a
and
drink
then,
for
like,
stragglers?
reach up and try to like grab a drink, but as I do, like lean kind of like over on top of her to reach for the drink, and then slide a hand, get the coin out of her pocket.
Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Watch an expert at work, Will. An expert.
Expert?
Expert. Hey, he said stragglers.
That's a-
He said some get a straggler beer.
He wants his straggler beer, my guy.
Just kind of, manly walk up and just grab it and says, I'm a straggler. And grab it.
And the bartender like kind of looks at you as you pick up the beer. Is like, hey, I remember you from a couple days ago.
No, you didn't. I want to just
I
grab
was-
it. And kinda,
And the bartender's gonna take the beer and hold it, and it's like, you were the kid who came in with that fake ID, who wrote 18 on there or 21.
and just kind of like with all my might trying to pull it.
Okay, roll me a contested athletics check.
Ooh, athletics bad.
You don't want that beer
Ooh.
anyway. It's an IPA.
Yeah. Oh, bro, you ready for this? Like one of the best rolls of the night so far.
Okay,
You ready? A 2?
yeah.
Ooh.
And you're not. And you guys kind of try it back and forth, and the bartender rips it back out of your hand. It's like, hey, someone mark his hand or something like that. Make sure he doesn't get anything the rest of the night. And he takes your hand and like stamps it.
We'll just smack the
Uh,
table, smack the
The
bar.
underage stamp.
I want to kick one of the stools beside me. Just kick it,
Yeah.
but not too hard that it falls.
You lightly kick a stool next to you. Uh,
And that's what I think about you.
okay, there, buddy. James, what was that sleight of hand check? Roll it.
16.
16. So you kind of like shove your way through and go ahead and pick up a beer. As you do so, you lightly maneuver your way within the woman's pocket and pull out a gold coin. It's like, excuse me, don't you see I'm sitting here?
Oh, my apologies. Oh, you're the orc, the half orc from earlier.
Yes. Yes, I am.
My name is June.
Hi,
What's
June.
yours?
My name's Olencia.
Valencia. And I just want to take her hand and like, if she's receptive, do the little like
Roll
grab
me a
it and
charisma
gently kiss it
check.
type thing.
Roll me a
Oh,
charisma.
yeah, I don't have good charisma. All my stuff is for it's for intel. Oh, it's a 6.
And as you try to like to meet it, her hand to your lips, she jerks it out. It's like, people think they can just take anything these days. And she turns around and she walks back towards over here to the back to the table. But she does not recognize the fact that you successfully pickpocketed her, the gold coin within her hand, and she has no idea that you did so.
I fixed. I'm just gonna walk back to the table with my beer now.
Okay.
For future use as well, the mimicry is technically a DC saving throw
Is it a DC saving throw?
for others.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why when you told me to do that roll, I was like thinking it was the other part.
Okay.
Did you steal the coin?
He
Kev?
stole the coin.
Okay. I want to just kind of head back with my head down.
Anybody else want to head back? I had you go back. Well, I don't know if you want to go back.
I'll head back defeated, yes.
Tom, are you going back?
Yeah, I'll go sit with the rest of them.
Okay.
Once we're all back, I'll flick the coin over to Perrin and be like, just because I do it one way doesn't mean that everyone should. You have your own particular set of skills that I saw on display. Consider that your first payment. We'll learn as we go.
Guess it's not
Um,
unpaid internship anymore.
Actually, that was that was my gold coin.
I'm just gonna slide the drink over to him.
You can have this one.
Yeah.
I go double fist.
And as you guys are kind of doing this, the gold little pin that you receive from the golden vault starts to ring, starts to vibrate a little bit, and you can hear the message cantrip within your head, saying, "Greetings, operatives. We have learned this Sriff Neblin, town of Little Lockford needs your help. Tixie Tockworth, once entrusted with the town's security, has turned the town's Clockworks automatons against the populace. This quest, should you choose to undertake it, requires you to infiltrate Little Lockford, retrieve a security key, and use it to power down the automatons. You're also empowered to stop Tixie Tockworth from going further to harm the town. Start by meeting with the town's mayor, Braith Broadford. She's waiting for you in the caves outside the gates of Little Lockford. Good luck, operatives."
I want to just click it. Good luck to you too.
Thank you, operative.
Did someone say automatons?
Did somebody say Watto's wares?
Evan, give us the sign for democracy.
I didn't get that reference, but I did it in solidarity.
I've
That-
never met an automaton I liked.
Automatons are the robots in Helldivers.
I've not played that, but I've heard good things.
It is good.
Do we know where Little Lockford is?
You guys have a general sense like where Little Lockford's at and everything. You've heard of it before. And so
We're
probably looking
supposed
at
to
This is the name of a place?
yeah, it's a town.
Sounds
It's
like
like
the
a
name
mine.
of some little Dutch boy.
Little Lockford. It's going to be a town, probably closer outside to the city limits, because it's within the Underdark. So, but it's like on the outskirts of the Underdark.
We have to get that little
before-
lantern. We gotta get that little lantern to walk around.
The little pixie lantern.
Yeah.
No, you won't need it.
I know what happens if you click a certain thing and you can do to the pixie. That's what I'm gonna do.
Crush it. There's no pixie in this.
And we're supposed to meet a lady in a cave. What's her name again? I apologize.
You're supposed to meet the mayor. Her name is Braith Broadfoot. She's going to be waiting outside the caves, at the gates of Little Lockford.
Okay. Oh, you said gate. I heard cave. I apologize.
Yeah, it's the caves, but
Okay.
the city is built into the Underdark, into the caves and everything. So, they have gates stationed at the opening of the cave.
I'm going to kind of like look to everyone else and be like, outside of maybe paying a visit to my old friend Watto, are we ready to go start this visit?
I believe so. Yes.
Can we visit before? Wait, can we visit Watto, or is
Yeah.
that
You guys are able to kind of like visit. We'll say that he is on the way.
I
In
wasn't,
your usual.
Let's go.
I wasn't really given a budget to spend money with.
Yes, your one
We
gold
have
should
some
be plenty.
party gold that we may be able to do.
That one gold will last you a long time.
We'll
Actually,
spend it all in one place.
A few hours, maybe.
let me check Keen's inventory again, because I don't think he would have anything that's useful for like anybody else.
He also probably wouldn't have given he wouldn't have given this guy anything either, probably.
No, considering it's already an unpaid internship. He has enough gold to like buy himself a meal, and that's literally it. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have shit.
I remember my first paycheck. I disguised myself as my parents and collected their pay.
Isn't that fraud?
Yes.
I don't know. Sometimes I gotta wonder if the IRS is the most powerful entity.
Oh, they don't know about me.
You don't think your parents would find it weird that a paycheck went missing?
Oh, they did.
That when they filed their
But
taxes,
they also thought I was
got all
dead.
fucked up?
I didn't stick around to hear their thoughts on it.
Wait, are you one of those people who faked your death for insurance money?
Not for insurance money. I faked my death to escape the Shadowfell and the shadow creatures that lie within.
Okay, good. I was about to say that'd be really fucked up. You know, I hear nobody can escape the IRS.
I did it.
What's the
The
IRS
what?
again?
The Internal Revenue Service. We should start that.
Okay.
We could take from the poor and give back to the rich, the 1%.
The
Give them
next
all the tax
one-
breaks.
We should implement this thing called credit so that people can spend as however much they like.
Yes. Them.
I think that
Yes.
they're working on a system like that over at Waterdeep. I don't venture too far over there.
25% interest. It sounds like
Per
a great
day.
deal.
That's
A per diem of $15.99 per missed day.
Yes.
that's
Actually,
With the 1%
that's-
tax break.
and after a week, it's one finger a day.
Yes.
that's
Until we just take. Then it's a life a day after, and not your life, your family's life. They pay the debt.
That's exactly like what those credit cards are that people try to get you to sign up for in college.
Yeah. They're like, here, try this Old Navy gift card, this Old Navy credit card. It's 50% interest.
There's no annual fee, but we'll take your firstborn if you don't pay it off in a month.
You also, there's like a weird thing in there. You also have to name your firstborn Old Navy. Or Discover. It's pretty good.
Hey, I use Discover. They're pretty okay.
I do too.
They're all right
I
by
use-
me.
I got a Regions credit card and a Discover credit card.
PayPal one specifically because if you do any PayPal purchases, just have a bunch of credits from that.
I'm never going to pay it back anyway, because I have $30,000 in credit card debt.
Okay.
Not
Are you guys-
copyrighted.
You guys ready to go talk to
We're
Watto?
ready to go shopping.
Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
pause this real
Let's
quick.
go.
Water.
'Cause
Well, also,
need
I told,
some specific items.
I'm gonna get some
What's up,
music
James?
going.
Oh, I told Perrin that we have some party gold that June had from like way back when. It's not much. It's like $300, but I don't know if he needs anything like any outfitting. We could try to help him out. But if we're all level 5, he should have equipment already. Oh yeah,
Everybody
marketplace ambience.
Some nice ambience.
They hate us.
They hate us. That was in the last key of the
Those
leather song.
wares. Yeah. Look at these scrubs. You got to grab all your snacks like pre-game and have them just off to the side.
right.
You can't be
I
getting
think-
up.
My biggest thing is I'm about like 10 bottles of water in today, and I had to go number 1.
Oh, heard.
Just
I
hold
just
it
strap a
and like
balloon
destroy
to
your
my
bladder
leg.
like I do.
Just
Oh yeah, dude. I reward myself with urination. I
That's
have to
right.
do something worthy of peeing.
I have to
let
wake up at
myself pee.
5:30 every morning. After my 3-hour workout, then can I finally start my
It's
first
6
urination of the day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
bags.
Gotta pee? No, do the dishes at first.
Gotta pee? Don't.
Vacuum the whole house? Now mop. Still gotta pee? Have you done your laundry? Fold it. Go fill up the tank. Get groceries. Still
Only-
haven't peed.
Only then do I reward myself with the thought of urination. Not even urination yet, just the thought of
Just
urination.
thinking about it.
Go to the doctor with a ruptured bladder?
What is going on?
I don't know.
Talking about
The usual.
Yeah, I was talking about the weird stuff that we may have to cut from the episode in the group chat earlier. This was
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
This was it. It wasn't
Um,
anything I was planning.
it was my
as-
urination habit.
As you guys kind of make your way through the marketplace, you guys meet up with Watto at your regular spot. But instead of seeing the gnome that you guys have come to love, you guys see a much older gnome sitting in Watto's place. Same cart, same animal, same, sack and everything, sack of goods. Just an older fellow with quite the large nose for a gnome.
Is
Why
this
the
not
long
Watto's
face?
stall?
What? Oh, yes, yes. You must be looking for Watto. He's out adventuring. I'm his grandpappy, if you haven't noticed. My name's also Watto. And then I have also 4 sons. His name's Watto.
Do you have
The
any
second
value?
one's Watto.
Third
The
one.
third one's is also Watto.
The fourth one, Gregory.
No, it's also Watto.
Oh.
But you see,
Which ones are Watto?
How do you?
that's my grandson.
But how do you keep track of that?
It's quite easy, actually. They're all spelled differently. My name is Watto.
I'd rather
My
you not
first
get into
son-
the details.
My first son is Wotto. My second son is Waytto. My third son is Wootto. And then the fourth one is spelled like Joseph, but it's pronounced Watto. All right, bro, character.
Okay, he got me.
Like-
he got me.
My Gregory statement influenced that. You can't tell me otherwise.
No, this is pre thought of. All right, bro,
I was
character on
not
that.
expecting that.
I love how he acknowledges that it's spelled like Joseph.
But it's pronounced Watto. You see, my grandson, he took on
What's
the
the
family
W?
name. What?
Where's the W in Joseph? That turns it to what?
No, it's pronounced Watto.
It's gnomish, Douglas. You wouldn't understand.
I don't understand.
Do you speak gnome?
Um,
That's what I thought. Shut up, young man. I heard Watto told me that you guys might come by later on today. He told me something about you guys looking for Watto's wonderful wares.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
is
And you kind of see that,
hold on there.
and he kind of like reaches in your random selection for this week.
So what's Watto up to then?
Well, he's working. He says he's looking for some, magical artifacts or, these puppies don't get produced on their own.
No, let's talk
You
about
gotta-
Watto.
Yeah. Oh, my son or my grandson?
Yeah, Watto.
your nephew,
I don't have any nephews.
your niece.
No. I have a granddaughter, though.
Oh, is she single? My age, maybe.
No. Well, she's married to a man named Watto.
Well, if something happened to that said Watto, she would be open, right?
Well, I'd have to talk with her. Gnomes take a long time to mourn.
I can wait. I'm still young.
How old are you?
16.
16?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Well, my daughter doesn't date minors.
That's actually why I wanted to come here. Watto gets the magic things, the things that we need.
Yes,
that
the
kinda
wonderful
blow
wares
our-
that's in the name of the shop.
I want something that will make me older.
Do you want a disguise kit? I got one of
No.
those.
No, legit older.
You could just wait.
No. Don't want to wait.
Waiting's free.
I don't think there's
Mm.
anything that puts hair on your nuts.
Well,
It's called puberty. You haven't been through it yet, Sonny, have you?
That's kind of hard to explain. No. Yes, no.
Anyways, what do you guys want? I was told to have some items for you, and
How much would that be?
what do you mean?
If something like that existed, how much would that cost to get?
An item to make you older?
Yes.
Seeing as you're bending the space-time continuum fabric, I would say quite a lot.
How much exactly?
Let me talk to Watto about it, and I can and I'll get to you guys later on. How about that?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, okay.
And so I'm about to send you guys in chat what Watto has out
That's all I wanted from
on the
Watto.
table. And if you guys want anything specific, let me know.
I did. You said you had to talk to Watto
I
about.
don't think there's even
Yeah.
a normal item that would do something like that.
Probably not. Let's see. Actually, potion. Aging 5e
Oh, it only reduces.
reduces age. That's crazy.
But there's a 10% chance that you'll instead age by 1d6 plus 6 years.
Bro, I could just drink. I could just drink them. Keep drinking them.
After the 10th use, the potion can only make the character older.
So if I just drink
But
10,
how young would you get? How much do they cost? Because you would.
It's
what if you
1D
go past your birthday?
This dude would
It's
turn into
1d6.
an embryo.
1d6 plus 6 years. So okay, I'll roll 3. I'll roll 4d6 just for 5d6 just to see. So my character's currently a certain age. Oh my goodness, I rolled 4 6s. Plus
Oh,
6.
dude, you're dead. You're negative dead.
You're literally gone.
No. Let's see.
No. Even so,
You-
it's each one plus 6. So like 6.
Yeah, so
times
6 plus 6 is
already
12.
is- you have to be 36 minimum. No, plus 6. You'd have to be 40 something to like be able to drink all of them and not revert your.
And I would just become a
livelihood.
kid
I don't
again. It does nothing.
If you
That
guys
is wild.
do you guys specifically want something? You told me there's some weapons in here for you guys. If you want something specific, daggers,
It's not gonna help me.
swords.
I have to go a different route.
Are the daggers particularly sharp?
The sharpest.
Oh.
Unlike your friend over here, who wants to warp the fabric of the space-time continuum.
Yeah, forgive him for that.
Yeah, I know. I was a young man too. I know I don't look it, but I used to be a young man. I used to have a shop too. It used to be called the Wonderful Wares of Watto.
What happened to it?
I sold it so I could start a family with my wife Wada.
That's really boring.
It was a wonderful life.
Well, somebody said it.
I prefer committing fraud.
Have you heard of this new institution? I think they call it the IRS or something.
They don't know about me yet.
Who are you?
I am like 5 different people. They don't know this version of me yet.
5 different people. How does that work? Are you one of those doppelgangers, as they call them?
No, I'm not a doppelganger variety. I just
Mm.
have many different lives that I live for convenience.
Are you bipolar?
Possibly.
Schizophrenic?
I haven't been evaluated yet.
Maybe you should. I heard there's a good doctor in town. You might want to go check them out. He's a friend of mine. His name's also Watto.
That's a strange coincidence.
Just
It's a common known name.
keep the bit going, bro. Don't stop. Also, these prices are ridiculous.
Does one of your kids work
Oh,
for
dude,
the
I
IRS?
want the robe of useful items so bad, but I do not have 5,000 gold.
Yeah, you do.
Um,
I just
and
gave it
go
to
up-
you.
I go up to Watto the original. And I'm like, I see you have glamored studded leather.
Yes.
How much is that again?
As you can see, the prices are on there. Can you read?
Well, I was just clarifying how much the price
Can birds
be
read?
changed. I can't read the sign. You need
You
better
can't read.
penmanship.
You know, with the bird, I thought you guys could see super well, but apparently not.
I can. I just can't read what you wrote.
Well, maybe, okay. It's 800 gold pieces.
800 gold pieces.
800
awesome.
gold pieces.
And then I hand him 800 gold pieces.
Thank you for your
Then
service.
I take it. You're welcome. And now, this is going to seem like a strange request.
Okay.
But do you have any mistletoe?
Like the plant?
Yeah, like the plant. The only mistletoe that I know of. And then also, there's one more thing, and then I check, I like pull out a little notebook. I'm looking. And then one more thing, let me make sure I got this right. Spruce as well. Sprigs of spruce.
You want a plant and a bark from a tree. You
Correct.
want wood.
Specifically, sprig of spruce, and then I need mistletoe.
Let me see what I can get in here. A sprig of spruce.
Are these like materials for spells?
Yeah.
I think usually you just kind of ignore them unless it's like unless it's like a very high monetary value.
Okay. Well, I guess yeah. Evan, how do you want to do it?
If it's like, I don't know if do you want to reveal what you're doing, or you want to like kind of hold it off for character purpose?
So when I went to level 5, I got passed without a trace, or passed without trace,
Yeah.
which basically just gives us all like plus 10
plus
to
10.
stealth checks and stuff like that if I ever use it. But it has a component to it of those 2 items.
I think you're fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
And then I'll tell her, never mind on that. I should be good without that stuff. Now,
Are you looking for a ladybird?
I'm not looking for a ladybird.
How can I ask you a question? I've always wondered this. How do birds kiss? Do they interlock beaks or something like that?
Unfortunately, that's only for birds to know. I'd be disowned if I told you.
Yeah, we don't go there, man. That's a hate crime.
Yeah.
Hate crime. This country's turning too soft, if you ask me.
At what age do you stop letting your mother throw up in your mouth?
You get used to it.
Would you throw up in my mouth?
No.
What did he say?
I think there's a brothel down the street if you're interested in that, Sonny.
Listen, we always have quick answers for these questions because you people won't stop pestering us about it.
Well, if you tell us, we wouldn't stop asking.
Yeah, I'll get the IRS on your fucking shop next time if you don't shut up.
How do you know about the IRS? They just started.
I just met this guy named Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Why do I know that name? Is he like some big shot 3 Antis Dragon player or something?
Yeah,
that's where I know him from.
Yeah, and an IRS agent. Now what?
Well, I think I'll be just fine. Just make sure. I'll bring my 1099 form for next year.
Yeah, make sure you don't get audited, prick.
I keep my receipts. Don't you worry, you bird brain.
I have no idea what any of you are talking about.
Is there anything else you guys want from those wonderful wares?
I don't know. I think we're set.
Okay. No weapons. I might have something in this bag.
I would like to give this to you to give to Watto for safekeeping.
Okay, what is it?
And I want to give him 500 gold.
Wow, that's very generous of you. Quite the investor, aren't you?
Is that from the party golden?
No, that's from mine.
Damn, son.
He doesn't have anything I want to buy right now, so I'm just gonna keep making the stuff better.
Oh, one thing I am gonna say though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out this rapier. And go. Well, actually, Kane gave me this because he didn't. He said his wife or whatever doesn't like having it at home. So he just said hold on to it. So I guess I have this now. And it's the rapier plus one that Keen had.
That's a beautiful weapon you have. How do you wield that? With your talons? On your hands or on your feet?
Any more questions and I'm pressing it to your throat, you fuck.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, if that's everything, I'll be getting on my way then. I will, be seeing y'all later on. Maybe you'll see me again, maybe you'll see Wada. We'll see. He is a busy man.
It was nice to meet you, Watto.
And then he loads up his sack on the cart, and then
Say hi
with
to
his
Watto
donkey.
for me.
I will.
And Watto.
Bye.
And Watto.
And
And Watto.
Wada.
And Watto.
That's right. Do you want me to say hi to the doctor too? His name's also Watto. You don't know him, but I can introduce you. He's a great physician. I had this parasite once and it ate me from the insides. I had the runs for weeks. It was not beautiful. He cured
Well,
me.
it was great meeting you. We're gonna start heading on our way now.
You see what he had to do was
and he kind of keeps on like rambling.
And I'm just gonna.
As I go, I'm gonna do a mimicry and go,
Maybe I should get myself checked into a mental hospital.
And then he goes,
what? What was that? What was I thinking out loud again? Maybe I should see that doctor again. It's been a long time.
and he like pats the donkey on its butt, and it's starting to travel, and he's walking alongside the distance. So you guys, find a map and everything, and you see the town of Little Lockford is up north. So you guys decide to venture north through the woods and up to the mountain, to where you get to see what looks to like gray metal gate, and the next to it is a little gnomish person, a little deep gnome. And she notices you guys, and she runs up to you. So she says, "Oh, thank you. I can't tell you how pleased I am that you guys are here to help us. We've sealed the gates of Little Lockford to help contain a threat that has claimed so many innocent lives here. Some weeks ago, Tockworth, our security overseer, ordered her clockwork automatons to attack her fellow citizens. Not knowing what else to do, I ordered evacuation. But Little Lockford is our home, and I'm determined to reclaim it. You see, Tockworth built a fail-safe device to shut down the automatons in the event of a malfunction. The device is within her workshop, protected by a magic symbol on the floor that messes with the mind of any creature who sets foot on it. To activate the failsafe, you need a security key that Tockworth keeps within the safe of her workshop. You need to retrieve that security key and use it to shut down the clockwork automatons. How you deal with Tockworth is up to you."
hey, you were talking pretty fast there. You like out of breath from running on your stubby little legs?
And she kind of looks over you. Is like, "Well, you're not much taller either, the little raven boy." And
Ouch.
About to get real.
yes, I'm sorry. I've just been very, very deep within the pressure of, evacuating a whole town because, someone has decided to go crazy. Our security overseer. You guys have any questions or anything, or?
So was there a map that you were gonna post of this place?
Yes. So she goes ahead and she has a hand-drawn map. And give me a second, and I will go ahead and send that over. In the chat, you'll find a little map.
Ooh. We found a little map. Oh. Can't really zoom in on it. Let's see.
Gotta open it in browser.
Ah, you right,
Yeah.
you right.
That's what I did.
Okay. So here's the thing too. In our haste of, evacuation, there are some things in the Lockford that might help you within what's it called? Where's that? What is that? Why am I
Are we at the gatehouse?
at the town hall? Yeah, you guys are currently at the entrance of the gatehouse. You guys aren't in the place yet. But she says, yeah. Currently in the town hall, there might be some supplies that might help you guys with everything. I have 4 potions of healing there, a packet of dust of disappearance, and 2 flasks of alchemist fire. That might help you out, and everything. I also promise to reward you guys handsomely if you guys help us out.
Is there any additional reward for the state of, did you say Tockworth?
Tixie? Yeah,
Dead
Tixie
or
Tockworth?
alive?
No, see, here's the thing about her. Tixie is a very smart gnome, and gnomes are known to tinker and everything. But what's been going on is she's been alternating her body from flesh to metal. So she herself is almost becoming more and more of a machine. If you guys can fix her, that's great. But if you guys decide to kill her, I completely understand too. There's no stake out for her being dead or alive. It's however you guys want to deal with it.
Is there any other pertinent information that you would think to share?
I will say, so outside of Trixie Tockworth's workshop is this giant shield guardian that has been stationed outside. So just be careful that we have, after things starting to go haywire, we sent some militia over to try and force everything to get shut down. But we were able to get past her shield guardian. So just make sure to be careful with that. And I will say there's probably a lot of Tockworth automatons just roaming around the city and everything. So just be careful.
And one last question.
Yes.
On your map, it says the slag line buckets are big enough to hold 5 sphere niblin. What is that?
Nerfniblin? Those are just names for our residents and everything. But if you guys would like to ride around in those buckets, they're usually used for carrying ore to the workstation. But I'm sure they're big enough if you get everything powered on. Everything's powered off right now. If you get everything powered on, I'm sure that'd be a fine way of traversing through the city.
Thank you.
I will say though, going back to the slag line, How big are you guys? You guys are medium size. Some of you are smaller. It can only hold about 5 small creatures, or probably about 2 medium.
Well, I'd say I'm
Medium
about. I'd say I'm about this big.
And she kind of looks over to, what is he talking about?
Oh,
Ignore him.
oh,
My apologies.
Yeah, don't worry about it, but we're all taller than you, so.
Well, it can only carry about 5 small creatures or about 2 medium-sized creatures, and everything. And so just be careful. I will say, because buckets are 15 feet apart. Hold on, let me skip this ad real quick.
Professionalism.
What was that sound?
Getting in. Oh, sorry. That was our anti-smoking PSA that we have to announce everybody before they enter our town.
That was our sponsor by Raid Shadow Legends.
Or
AFK Journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a new
bro. He was already on it.
Whatever that.
Nate knows.
That new annoying ass ad.
Well, if there's nothing else, Sergeant Cragknuckle will lead you to the bulwark, out inside the gates and everything, and he can lead you there. And you see this short gnome, who's like an older man, definitely a little more rugged. A rugged deep gnome walks up to you guys. It's like, you guys ready to enter in?
Yes, sir.
Yep, we're ready.
All right, follow me, boys. And so you guys begin. The gate begins to open. The metal gate before you begins to open, and Sergeant Cragknuckle leads you to a bulwark hastily erected outside Little Lockford's impressive gates. The bulwark is defended by weary-looking members of the town militia who salute the sergeant as he limps past them. Standing watch by the gates are 2 dour gnomes in black robes. On Cragknuckle's signal, each of these gnomes casts a spell that causes the gates to swing open before you. A wave of heat washes the bulwark as the gates part, revealing a grim town bathed in the hellish light and periodically brightened by the flashes of lightning. And as you guys begin to enter, he stops before the gate. Says, "All right. Now, if you guys want to get back in, just make sure to knock 7 times to signal that you guys are ready to exit. Okay? Well, I'll be waiting here for you guys." Yes.
I think that was 7.
It's a lot of knocks.
Did you knock on the gate? I didn't hear you. Son, you don't have to go down here, right?
No, I was just testing it out.
Yes. That's how you open the gate.
Oh, that's how. So how do you close the gate?
We have mages for that. That is just the signal to open up the gate.
I see what you're saying.
Yes.
I completely understand. Where
That
are we
all
headed
clear?
to again?
You guys are going to save the city for us. This is what we're paying you for.
What city?
We're getting paid.
Us. Yes. Did not the mayor clarify that?
Yes,
no,
yes, she did.
just my boss didn't.
Your boss. Is it one of these guys right over here?
No.
Oh.
He said he had to go paint his house or something.
Really?
Yeah.
You one of those new fresh meat or something?
Yeah, he said the job was called an internship, but he didn't really talk about pay or what we would be doing at all.
Did you get a contract?
No. But he made it sound really enticing.
Did you get any of it in writing?
No.
That's your first mistake, son. Probably should got everything down in writing. Well, if there's nothing left, I'll let you guys do it. Go free, Phil. to stop Dixie and make sure we get our city back. And he salutes you guys.
I give him a little awkward salute back.
And he begins to turn around as the city stands before you.
There's a city standing before us, guys.
I think we should head
I'll send you
to the
a
town hall.
Where's our pixie lantern at?
Just like
There
right
you
off
go.
the bat.
That's nice. That'd be a good visual.
We're just like going there immediately.
Ooh, what would happen if I went up there, jumped up there, and like set the clock forward like in time?
You know, that's just
Toby wants to be not 16 so bad.
You know, I think that's just a normal clock.
Man, I wish I had undercommon so bad.
The mayor said that there were some supplies in her desk at the town hall. Do we think that would be a good place to start?
Sure, June. Sure.
I mean, I'll start heading that way then. Douglas is with me. We'll feel
Yeah.
pretty confident. So
I'm just gonna start following everybody because I don't know any better.
Yeah, I'm going towards that way as well.
Evan, you're muted.
I'm muted. I was talking. I did not realize that. My bad. I was
Bro.
eating chicken, and I did not want to. Anyways, you guys begin to descend into the darkness of the Underdark town, Little Lockford. And you guys begin to pass some houses, of which you kind of peer through the windows and see everything of value is kind of taken. You can see that everything was kind of like hastily evacuated. Every so often you'll see a little bit. You'll see some bodies splattered around as a result of the automatons attacking the city.
I'd like to remind you, gentlemen, before we get started, of my talents regarding forgeries and deceptions and disguises of that sort. So, if there is, I have not disguised myself as an automaton in many years, but if you need me to, let me know.
Oh, I mean, I already got that mayor's voice, so if that like pisses off that girl who's in the main tower or whatever, I can just talk as her and kind of like bait her out or something.
And you guys sort of descend more, and you guys to approach this large, regal-looking building. You can see like 4 white marble columns. Behold, and at the center is this large golden door, which has been slightly opened ajar, and you can lead inside.
can we like sneak a peek in before like venturing any further in and see the kind of layout of what's on the inside?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a stealth check first if you want to make a sneak peek.
Can I help with that? Assisted that?
Make an assisted stealth check.
Mhm.
You want to check too? You can make check too.
Yeah, I'll check one.
I got a 22 to
Okay.
stealth.
Bro. You ready? First, dirty 20 of the night.
No, spicy. And so you two stray from the group. Go ahead and scout a little bit ahead. And as you guys kind of walk up the steps, you notice that there is some blood splattering, trailing up to the doors. You guys begin to peek inside, and the bodies of 3 dead gnomes, clad in armor, splay in the center of the town hall. You look, and inside, to be whirling and whizzing around, stands 2 automatons, You guys are quiet enough in order to not to. Was that?
Can you describe what they look like?
Yeah. Actually, let's see.
I'm trying to figure out what an automaton is.
It's like a little robot,
Yeah, little
Yeah.
robot.
like a Dwemer, right? Is that what they're called from Skyrim?
Kind of like that, yeah.
Are they from Helldivers? Okay. Okay. I see what they look like.
You seen that in the keys? Like, oh, you just Googled them.
Yeah, Automaton, Helldivers 2. Automaton, Skyrim.
Yeah, they don't look
But those
like
wasn't they wasn't called that in Skyrim. They were called
We just had this conversation.
that.
What are they called,
Automatons in
though?
D&D have their own pictures. I don't know. It looks like they can kind of just look like whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a
Yeah.
good picture and I'll try to
They look
send
like
it in to you
Think
guys.
they look like
Warforged?
they look like your mom.
Critical Role has an
Dumb.
automaton too, but
Oh yeah, FCG, my guy. He's dead. Spoilers.
oh no, there's just like an actual enemy they made
Ah.
up for him.
R.I.P. Fresh cut grass.
They're shaped like eggs.
Oh, that's cool. Think Wally. Wally is an automaton.
Yeah, I don't know. Just assume they look humanoid, I guess.
Yeah.
Humanoid robot things.
Wally's the real bad guy of the movie.
Facts.
Wally destroyed the Earth. Confirmed.
JK. Wally's
You'll
like
never believe this Pixar secret.
Wally's low key. It's not even low key. That's my favorite animated movie of all time.
Wally's probably best Pixar film.
Yeah, it's up there.
I find it
Okay.
insane that after they spend all that time sitting
Right.
down their whole lives, they're suddenly able to walk when they're on Earth. Like they wouldn't just fall over.
We don't want to call out the
Mhm.
plot holes.
Sorry, I'm looking for the right picture and
Mm.
everything.
Should have had this prepped.
I should have had this prep. I
I'm just
wasn't.
joking. You didn't think
Uh,
we'd
Guy
get
didn't
here this
take a nap,
far?
so he
I
was
know.
like light work week.
Let's see here. But yeah, you guys managed to see that there are 2 clockwork defenders within this.
Clockwork Defenders.
Do they look
automaton.
strong?
I mean, they're like slim, but they look like they're made out of like of a solid metal.
Can I roll to
um,
also go into the room?
You want? Yeah, walk in that room, bro.
Just,
by
just
yourself.
because they're trying to show me all this experience crap.
Yeah, walk in
Roll-
that room by yourself.
Roll
bro.
me a stealth check first to see. Let's see. Let's just go.
It's a 15.
Yeah, I'll say that you're able to kind of like. Are you wanting to go inside the room?
Yeah. Like wherever they are.
So they're outside
Okay.
and they're kind of like peering in.
I'd
Um,
assume they were in it, but no.
So they're outside peering in the door, and you walk up behind them and you're stealthy enough. They recognize you and everything. They can hear you, but the clockwork automatons inside do not. And they're kind of like straggling behind. You notice that they are not the fastest, but they're not slow. It almost looks like with every step there's like a wind up and then a smooth animation to walk. A wind up and then a walk. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna look over at Perrin and I'm going to say, I don't know what I was gonna say. I feel like I had something really cool to say, but I got nothing.
Oh,
Um,
I think we should tell him not to mess with those things, right? That's just me, though.
I'm like, don't we need to get in there?
Yes, but
I would like to.
wait. I can see. Okay, so in the room, are there any of the robots inside the room?
There's 2 of them, yes.
So they're inside the room.
They're inside the room. They cannot see you.
They can't
because
see.
you guys are stealthing.
I can see inside the room though, right? Where are they turned to in the where are they at in the place?
So I'm eating. So they have. There's like a center, the town hall.
Mhm.
There's
Mhm.
just like an open floor,
Mm-hmm.
and they're kind of like in that foyer area.
Yeah. Is there kind of like a shadowy part that I can see? About 15 feet from me.
You do notice that the town hall is supported by large columns,
Mhm.
and while not completely in the path of the automatons, you'd need to like stealth your way through to get behind one of the columns.
Yeah. But how far is it from me?
I'd say it's about 25, 30 feet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 25, 30 feet. Dang, I was just going to echo in behind it, but it's only 15 feet. Tough.
These robots don't happen to be talking or anything, do they?
No, you don't see them talking.
Can we try to see if any of these robots have like a weak point on their back or something?
If you want to roll me, ooh, what would that be? Roll me a perception check.
8.
8.
My
From what you see, you don't really see anything specifically. I'm connotating as a weak point. I'll say for you, your innate knowledge doesn't come from the intricacies of automating or, I guess, any form of engineering.
All right, so I'm gonna turn back to Doug and June, and I'm gonna go. All right, so I've sat and thought on it, and I took a real hard look at those robots. I don't know what we need to do.
I'm going to turn and I'm going to say, you guys wait here for a second. Let me see what I can do. And then I want to use my race feature to invoke incorporeal nature.
Okay.
And I can transform into a smoking shadow, make myself amorphous and incorporeal like smoke. My movement is reduced by half, but I have advantage on all dexterity checks. And it lasts for 1 minute. Yeah. So I want to transform and try to like smoke weave my way across to the other side. Is there a door at the other end of this room?
Yeah, so what you kind of see is on the back is there's a larger door. And to the right you kind of like to the right you see like probably like a stand like where a secretary would sit. But further back you'd see what looks to be like a single door and everything.
Is the door open or closed? I assume closed.
It's closed, yes.
Does it have like a sill, or that's not the right word?
Like a little window.
Underneath, is there like a crack?
Yeah, there's a little crack underneath.
Is it larger than 1 inch?
Yeah.
Say less.
It's about it's about like an inch.
I only ask because it says you can move through a space as narrow as 1 inch.
Okay.
While I'm in my incorporeal form, so I want to try to go over towards that door and then squeeze underneath.
I won't say roll me a stealth check, but you can have stealth with advantage
Heck yeah.
since you're in this shadowy form.
I got a 23.
Okay. So 23 allows you to kind of like weave through the air. and you're able to kind of wave your way through the air, weaving in between the automatons, without them able to really notice anything in particular. I mean, you said you want to go underneath, right? Underneath. So you go underneath the desk. Not the desk. You go underneath the door, and inside you find a desk, some cabinets, a shelf, and everything. It looks to be like maybe like some notebooks, some journals, and everything. But this looks like an office to you.
Okay, and would I assume or know it to be the office of the mayor?
Yeah, you would assume that this is most likely the office of the mayor.
Cool. I want to turn back corporeal and then kind of like as silently as possible raid it for the items that she said that were stored there.
So you can go through and you can also give you one more stealth check.
All right. 24.
24. So with that, you're able to kind of go through, and as you turn through the room, kind of investigating it, you notice a small footlocker. It's unlocked, and you're able to open it and find 4 potions of healing. You're also able to find 2 flasks of alchemist fire, and what looks to be like a single-use bag of dust of disappearance.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Nice. I gotta figure out what alchemist fire does real quick.
You can
Would
throw
I
it
know what
down.
alchemist fire does, or
This is your brain when you're struggling.
is that
Hold
a
on real
mystery
quick.
Nazca tool?
And this is your brain when you're in the
I'm sure, like, as a rogue and everything, you would know what alchemist fire is. I can just...
Okay.
It's... Basically, you can throw this flask up 20 feet, shattering it on impact, right? It's an improvised weapon, but on hit, the target will take 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of its turn. A creature can end the damage by using its action to make a DC 10 dexterity check to extinguish the flames.
Nice.
So yeah.
All right, and then after I collect everything, I'll put it like in my satchel, and then I'll go incorporeal once more, and then try to make my way back through.
Roll me one more stealth check as you're trying to make your way through.
All right.
I'll let you, if you're using your corporeal fan, I'll give you advantage.
Okay. Well, we'll roll it just in case, but crit.
Okay, you
I
crit?
got a 19 and a 20. Yeah.
Okay. So Eric, as you go through with your corporeal...
Someone had to say it.
No, that's why I was like this, because I was like, oh, I passed with a 19. My stealth
Yeah.
is like plus 10. So, but then I crit.
So Eric, as you know, as you're able to kind of like weave through, and you kind of recognize the walk patterns as the automatons kind of like search through the halls guarding it. But you being a shadow now, you're able to kind of fly through the air and return to the opening of the town hall.
Sick. I'll return to my normal state
Okay.
with some wisps like blowing off of like my shoulder as I return. And
I'm
then
gonna change the music real quick.
Roll for cool.
Under,
that's super cool.
let's get some Underdark ambience music.
What was that? Can normal people do that?
It's one of the perks of
Dying and coming back to life, hey?
well, I say perks, but you have to literally go through hell and back to attain powers like these.
It's kind of badass.
Thank you. I wouldn't wish it upon anyone, but you learn how to wield it correctly.
I'll keep that in mind when I die.
You learn how to wheel it?
Wield.
Mm. That's what I
Um,
thought you said, but I was just making sure.
As you guys are talking, make me a perception check, each one of you.
9.
Bro.
14.
I rolled a 5 plus 2, 7.
Is Nate frozen? No, you're just.
No,
No.
No, he's
just-
just sitting
Were you-
real still.
Were you falling asleep?
no.
Okay. Did you roll me a perception check?
Oh, you need me to roll it as well?
Yeah, everybody.
Sorry.
Okay, I didn't know.
thought
didn't
it
know
was
if they
just
were
them
in
three.
with us or not.
Yeah.
Or outside of it.
Everybody. Yeah.
What is my perception?
I should just start using my passive.
Five, so 13.
Tom, you rolling?
What is the roll?
Perception.
Give me perception.
Oh, okay. Shit. My
Yeah, I thought we both were like not in this situation right now, so I was like, oh,
okay. Look at my sheet. Look at my sheet. So passive perception or perception? I guess my perception.
Yeah. No. Give me a perception check.
Wisdom. Oh God. 8.
What'd you give me again? Nate.
13.
13. Someone else had a 14, I think, as well.
Yeah,
It's
it was James.
Yeah.
Okay. So as both you, James, and Nate, what you guys can see is you see this small, from about 100 feet away, is this small little orb, and it starts to fly through slowly through the town. And you can see it's about like 100 and 120 feet away. But you can see that there's a spotlight on top of its head, and it's slowly working its way through the town, almost like it's headed towards the direction of the town hall.
I want to, as soon as I see it, I want to whisper to Douglas and Perrin and be like, hey, you guys see that? And I want to point out.
Yeah. What is that?
Yeah, I saw it.
I don't know, but it doesn't look like good news.
Well,
Another automaton.
You think that's like a spotter or something?
That's what I was assuming. Maybe we should try to hide very quickly.
Well, yeah, that's easy for you.
I can't just do it an infinite amount of times.
Well, in the room is where would be somewhere I could quickly like hide at, outside or anywhere. What's coming
So
up?
you guys see that there are a few houses beside you guys. There are also, you guys could probably also hide around like a building or something.
Can we just hide on, like,
Is one of the houses close by? Is there any like? Let's find like a house to the left. Is there? There's a house to the left. I'll walk up to it.
They're clearly like
slowly.
really. They're clearly like houses built for really small people, right?
They're for gnomes, yeah.
But we could theoretically.
You guys could fit inside, yeah.
Yeah.
It's for smaller
deep
people,
in
but
it?
Yeah, you've seen The Hobbit. Gandalf could definitely fit in there. Now, that's, of course, the hobbits are taller, but still. My point being.
I can't sneak in here. The clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the automatons.
I also would like to kind of backtrack a bit and warn Mock and Pharaoh and tell them that we think an automaton scout is coming and that we should hide.
Yeah, he's coming, like I've already went and started hiding, so I
Yeah.
had like the same idea that it was probably
Yeah.
like some kind of scout.
I'm gonna try and go into one of the other houses too.
Yeah, I'll walk up to one of the houses on the left and kind of peer in and see if I see any movement.
Inside the house?
Yeah.
You don't see anything in the house.
I want to echo into the house and flip, go inside of it.
Okay. Toby, you're hiding inside one of the houses.
I would also. Are
Guys,
there any like
I'm in-
boxes or waste drop places or anything like that?
I'll just message real quick. There's nobody in this house.
I'll say that there are like probably some crates or something around the area that you guys could probably fit into, or hide behind, depending on your size.
I would like to try to squeeze into a crate.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a stealth check, James.
Yeah.
Roll,
What is
roll
everybody
for
else?
crate check.
That's a crit fail.
This is a crit fail.
Caleb, get ready. Re-roll.
As you try to go ahead and fit yourself into these crates next to the town hall, you're a little too big, and even being a ghost, you put on a little bit weight.
Damn.
You go ahead and you shatter these boxes as you try to fit inside. You sit in them and you shatter, and out comes one of the automatons. I'll give you one more chance to make a stealth check.
Oh god.
Don't move. They sense movement.
They can
Is that
smell your
18 still?
fear.
What did you get?
18.
18. And as you do so, one of the automatons looks around, and somehow you manage to conceal yourself behind one of the other smaller boxes. You have not moved at all. I guess you have concealed yourself. Anyways, the automaton looks around, and it goes right back inside the town hall. However, with your alerting presence, you see that this observer drone is now headed straight towards direction. Towards your direction. I cannot speak.
Do I feel confident that like staying here would be enough cover, or
I think you're able to hide yourself from the clockwork automaton, but probably not from this drone. And also, you probably have about 12 seconds.
Am I hidden in this house?
Everybody who's in this house is hidden. Mock.
Are we in the same house?
Can I? No.
No.
Okay.
Mock and Pharaoh, where are you guys hidden at?
So, is there like a spot like where it's still outside enough to where I can monitor where this automaton was moving and stuff while still being hidden? Like, I don't know, if like the side of a building or something like
Is
that.
You could probably be able to hide yourself in between two buildings, like in a little alleyway
Then
or
that's
something.
what I'll do. That should make it easier.
Seeing as this is like a medieval village, there's probably like a pile of trash or something nearby, right? I could slip myself into.
This is there's probably like enough like rubble and stuff like that. There's probably enough like just random stuff throughout the road. There's probably like a tent or something like that, or there are a few houses that you can hide behind. James, you do only have about 12 seconds.
Can I perform
I'm gonna try and hide in some rubble.
Okay.
I'm going to take the dust of disappearance.
Yeah.
One of them, and I'm just going to.
Okay. Pharaoh, Mock, give me stealth checks.
Am I hidden in this house?
Everyone, yeah, you guys are both hidden. If you guys are in the house, you guys are hidden.
Yeah, and the gnomes
would hidden status allow me to perform a sneak attack with a short bow on this thing?
Right, because you'd have
you could.
advantage, right?
You have to, yeah. If you
got to open the window.
Oh yeah.
Mock, what'd you get?
17.
What'd you get, Pharaoh?
I got 16 stealth.
16 to stealth. Let's see if it finds you guys.
Stealth is the one thing that I got going for me.
I think we're all pretty stealthy. I think we're all good at stealth.
Yeah, like decently enough.
And then I can just give everyone plus 10 for a second spell
That's
slot.
absurd.
Guidance.
So, Douglas
Mm.
and then Parent, you guys are hidden within a house.
Yeah. I wanted to
James, you-
sneak attack that thing.
James, you have decided to make yourself invisible. Mock and Pharaoh are also hidden in between little crooks and crevices of this town. What you see is a little golden orb flying by, and you can see this red eye. It almost feels human-like, searching for you guys. And you can see the red eye start to dart different directions, making sure that there are no signs of life on this island. You're able to kind of hide and everything as it kind of like passes by.
You said it had a red eye?
Yes.
Can I crack open the window? And as I see the red eye, shoot it with my ice pistol?
Yeah, I was already trying to short bow attack.
I know
it.
we both were. Will was wanting to as well.
All right. Both of you roll a d20 and see who goes first.
We're about to light this thing up.
Just straight d20, no modifier.
I got a 9.
I also got a 9.
Oh my god. All right, we'll roll one more time. Reroll.
I got a 4.
9.
Okay. Well, you're able to see this thing first, so I'll give you go ahead first opportunity
Okay.
to attack it.
Is this? I guess
Combat, boys.
Would this be with
Glad we
advantage?
Yeah.
So
Since
sneak
you're
attack,
stealth.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a sneak attack.
God, a 15 first roll. I got a 9 again.
Plus.
And then a 14.
So what did you say? 15 was your first.
Yeah.
So with the 15, you're able to hit it. What would you like to? You said you're using your short bow, right?
Yeah. That's 1d6 plus 3, and then sneak attack is an extra 3d6.
How much damage is that total out to be for you?
I'm rolling it right now.
All right, let's see it.
Just gonna pull out another one of these die. One of these sword little thingies. That landed upright. Okay. That was 10 damage.
And damage. So Will, you as Perrin are able to see this thing kind of fly by, and you poke your head out the window for a little bit, and you manage to take your short bow, pull it back, and hit right within the right spot. Looks like to be its weak point that you hit. You shot it down, and as you see, it completely is dead on impact on the ground.
Oh.
In my excitement, I'm gonna like rush out the house knowing that this thing went down. I'm just gonna silently go like, yeah, I did it. Who's the man? I'm gonna walk over this thing and start teabagging it.
And as you do so, because
when
of
the-
the loud noise of the
Yeah,
crash
when the other
that
one
you
pops
made,
out, can I shoot it when the other Tomatron comes out?
yeah.
Okay.
So as you're doing that, Will, you lock eyes with one of these clockwork automatons because of the noise of the crash of one of the observers made.
Oh shit!
And so, so as you see this clockwork defender lock eyes with you mid teabag.
Can I go to try and run into a like alleyway really quickly?
Yes. Let's see here. Let's get some Underdark. battle music, just in case.
You ready?
Hold on, we got an ad real quick.
That's the way you need it.
Oh, Evan, I wanted to see the ad. What are you doing, bro?
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Go find it.
And as you're able to do so, you see, as you lock eyes, you start to run. And you see this Clockwork defender start to run after you. So, Toby, you're going to make an attack?
Yeah, I want to hit it as it starts running.
Okay.
Yeah.
As it starts running, roll me an attack.
That is a 15 to hit.
A 15. What did you say? Your ice or your fire?
Yeah, ice.
Okay. So as this automaton is chasing after this small raven who just teabagged an observer drone, you see
I couldn't
this
resist.
automaton. Toby, you fire a bullet. It seems to be an ice bullet, straight into this metal of the automaton, and it looks like it has done nothing to it. The ice bullet has taken to it and just fallen right off of it.
Well,
As
boys,
he's-
I can't do anything this whole time.
And so the automaton as it's running towards him, he takes his head and turns it a complete 180 degrees, and he stares at you.
I just want to. When he does that,
Toby,
I
I
just
need
want to
you to
kind
roll.
of pop. I want to pop both like neck, and I want to pull out my short sword and just say, "Come on!"
Okay, I'm going to need you to roll me initiative real quick.
Oh yeah, bring it on.
Okay, 1 second. I'll be right back. I need to go grab something real quick.
By the way, if that would have actually worked, the damage would have been 14 damage. But it didn't
Oh,
work.
okay.
You roll for
They're back.
damage without knowing whether you hit or not?
Well, as soon as he started explaining, I said, "Oh, it hit." When a DM starts explaining things, that means it hit.
Nah.
And it did hit. Point being, it did hit.
When I write
Y'all
my
understand-
campaign, I'm gonna make
y'all
sure to
underst-
over-explain everything to try and fool you.
You understand? If my bullets don't work against these things, I can't do anything.
Finally,
They
an enemy
They
worthy.
had to nerf Douglas.
Yeah, I'm
mean,
gonna.
you-
Does our
Did he-
armor and weapons last?
Did he not even have you roll to hit?
He did roll a hit. It hit. It did no damage. They're immune to piercing damage, I guess.
So
Sucks.
yours is piercing? I mean, so is my short bow. So I don't know how
Yeah.
I don't know
No,
how
it
I
can't
killed
be
the
that.
observer.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that.
I mean, I could see piercing.
Tom,
not-
isn't bullets listed as piercing, right?
Yeah. Bullets are piercing.
All right. Question, Evan.
We're just wondering
for-
why the bullet clanked off, but
But his short bow, which is also piercing, worked.
Number 1, armor class. And number 2.
yeah, I think you just straight up didn't hit it.
And number
it,
2.
it did hit because it tinked off him.
Number 2, I also said that Will hit the sweet spot too. Gotta listen.
It did hit.
Yeah,
It did hit.
I don't know. We might be fucked here. I think we're like
This
all-
is a made up fantasy game, Toby. I just want to let you.
I like realism
that
in my.
deep.
I like my realism in my fantasy games.
Those
Well,
two
so
are
when you think
are
about like
contradictory.
when you think about like armor class, it's not necessarily hitting or missing because it's not dexterity class. It's not either you hit and deal damage or they dodge and you don't. It's if you do enough damage that their armor is not
Yeah.
sufficient to
Right.
withstand it. So you can still make contact with that
Oh.
thing, but
You know-
still have not broken its armor class.
That's crazy.
Armor class.
That's crazy. I didn't
true.
remember asking.
Nobody asked.
But a Tarask
Yeah,
has
I
really
know.
low armor class because it's really, really big and it's like not hard to hit it.
What the shit?
Okay.
All right, I
Toby,
rolled
what was that?
a. I rolled a 15 to initiative.
And while this is going on, Evan, can I like try to ready my bow to potentially put down this automaton?
Yes.
Okay. So just putting that in the forward. So just.
Mhm. Toby, it's going to start walking towards you, since you were the first one to take a first shot.
Why don't you run?
So I would say you're probably about, I don't know, 40 feet away-ish. I'd say roughly. So he's going to use his action to dash towards you, and he's just going to get up to the house right before anything else.
Hey, can I see them?
Was that?
Can I see them?
You can see them. Yeah, you've definitely heard this altercation. This is something that almost everybody, probably except for Perrin, that can see it. Okay. So the what does it say? The Clockwork Defender, he is right in front of you. He used his dash to action to get to you.
I closed the window.
You have now closed this defender in with you.
No, the window's it was cracked to take a shot at. I just shut it the rest of the way.
Yeah. Okay. Toby, what would you like to do?
So I'm behind this window and house. Is there any kind of barricade close by? I could just close the door. There's a couch close by, right?
This Clockwork Defender is like right up on your, like, he's in the house with you right now. Like okay. I said he's like right next to you. Yeah.
Okay, he's like in the house. So he walked through the door, or did he climb through the window?
He climbed through the window. He used his dash to get to you.
Wait, climbing is an action and dash is an action. So he's got two actions.
No. I'll say he went. He's next to you. That's all I'm gonna say.
He's next to me, so he's standing outside the window. The window that's separating me and him.
He is inside the room with you. There's an automaton next to you.
Okay, which action did he use?
He used his dash to get to you.
DM's
The window was.
It's a small person's house, so it wasn't really a climb. It's like a step
He
over.
walked straight through the wall. He didn't need the window.
Okay.
And at this time, do I have a viewpoint on this automaton anymore then?
Fine, he's at me. I will.
You probably have a viewpoint, yeah.
Okay.
I've resheathed my pistol and I have my short sword, and I'm like, I haven't used this in a while, so I'll just swing and try to hit him with it.
Okay.
That is a 9 to hit.
A 9 is not going to hit.
Yeah. So, action surge.
Go ahead.
I'll come back and hit him. Swing again.
Go ahead. Take another swing.
Ooh. Man, I wish I was level 6. I could have critted on the 19. That is a 19 plus 7.
Okay. That's going to hit.
That is 9 damage. And I will use a feature of being a fighter. I will do once between rest, take an extra action. I will swing again.
Okay.
Crit fail. So 9 total damage and a crit fail.
So, your first swing, it kind of blunts off of the automaton's metal architecture. Take your second swing, and you're able to kind of cut through, pierce through the side. And you see some sparks start to fly a little bit. It's not enough to like really do any insane damage to him, but you're able to pierce his side. With the third one, you go right through. The automaton with his hand grabs your sword mid-swing, and he holds it right there, preventing you from taking back your sword.
I get extra attack at level 5. I shouldn't have used one of those things, but it's okay.
It is now the Clockwork Defender's turn. If you guys also interrupt me if you want to go ahead and start
Yeah.
and join this battle.
So
No, I want him to attack me first.
Okay, go ahead. So this, with your sword in hand, this metal automaton is going to take a bite at you. He's going to reach right here
You gonna bite me?
for your shoulder. He's going to
cute.
bite you.
Toaster's hungry.
Toby, I don't think a 10 hits, does it?
No, it does not.
Okay. So as he kind of goes through, he goes to chomp you, but you're able to kind of see his telegraphed
Does
attack.
he just nibble? Does he nibble a little bit?
No nibble. No nibble. You're able to quickly evade his nibble.
Can I nibble him right back?
That can be an action on your turn.
you should just
Roll
pull
the
him in.
break.
You just pull him in. Go. Kiss him
Roll,
real
roll
quick.
the nibble.
Okay, go ahead.
Whose turn is it?
I mean,
It-
if the rest of us want to do something, right?
You guys can just interrupt. Otherwise, it's
Okay.
Toby's turn.
Oh, he's got my sword captured.
Yeah. Wait,
With
Nate,
my-
did you want to interrupt?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna try to shoot at him.
Okay, go ahead.
Am I able to perceive if there seems to be a weak spot on him initially, though? I should aim at?
Give me a perception check.
Perception. Plus 5. 17.
17. So from that, it doesn't look like he has like a weak spot on his body, but being a metal creature, you can kind of guess that would probably be susceptible to bludgeoning damage.
I'm gonna try. Is
My
that
question: Is
Yes.
hitting something with a bagpipe considered bludgeoning?
That is not considered bludgeoning.
Okay.
I'm
Sorry.
going to load up a fire arrow and then shoot that at him.
Okay, go ahead. Roll.
Please don't crit fail.
Well, hopefully not. Okay, and then I will go ahead and give -5 to my hit.
Your
to give me
sharpshooter.
plus 10 damage, yeah. And I did that well. Okay, so that's going to be 10, 5, 23 to hit.
23. You're able to hit.
Damn.
Yep.
boy.
Question:
And now it's
Go ahead.
Could I try and disguise? Wait, no. Actually, it's probably a terrible idea right now.
This disguising takes a while too, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I just make an attack with the next opportunity?
Yeah. You're gonna have to run up and actually attack him unless you have like some sort of like ranged weapon.
I have a crossbow, but it's piercing damage.
Nate, you're able to hit. How much damage did you do?
yeah. So do you need the breakdown of the damage? Because it's going to be different types.
Give me the breakdown, yeah.
Okay, so for the arrow, it's piercing. I'm just going to use this to speed this up. So for that, I would assume would be the plus 10 damage. So that'll be 20 from the arrow. And it's piercing damage. And then for the fire, it'll be 3 damage.
So 23 damage.
And then also after that, I can then use my swarm to do an additional d6 piercing. So let me get that one in as well. That is 2. So 25.
So 25 damage has been done to this zone.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Can I like sneak up to it and like punch it?
Yeah,
Actually, it's a terrible idea. I do 0 damage with punches. That's
Okay.
pathetic.
Well, if you use a kick, you can use dexterity.
So Nate, as Mock, you
Sure.
kind of line up your shot and you take this fire arrow from your quiver and you're able to line up your shot With your precision, being an Aarakocra, being able to see so far away and everything, you're able to kind of locate a good spot. Looks within the automaton. You're able to kind of fire. And you don't know this particularly, but Toby, you notice something in front of you.
Mhm.
The automaton starts to kind of freak out a little bit. So you see its head start to swivel, start to shake, and there's some sparks that fly out. And it looks like the eyes start to flicker off for a second before returning to their bright blue on color.
Okay.
Am I in the alleyway directly behind the same house?
Yeah, I'd say you're in.
Like if I walked around this house, I would be within striking distance, you think?
I'd say you're probably about 50 feet away. So you're able to kind of like run back, and you would probably be able to get like a ranged attack off. But as far as like melee range, you'd have to wait.
Yeah. While I'm in the alley, I'm gonna like basically embrace myself and literally just like whisper to myself and be like, "You're a big boy. You're a big boy. You're a big boy." And
Oh no, he's scared.
and then sort of go into a position in the alley to where I could at least see this automaton, and I'm gonna go, "What a bitch," and then I'm gonna just shoot the short bow. I don't know if I'm hitting it or not.
Roll for an attack.
With advantage or no?
No advantage, no.
That is a 18.
18, you're able to hit.
Cool.
Did I? So
So-
there's no.
I think I could sneak attack though, since Toby's within 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
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 That's a lot of damage.
I completely
These dice are
forgot
so
I get
wonky to
2
roll together.
attacks. No.
Oh my gosh. That is 13 piercing damage.
13 piercing damage. Toby, right in front of you, as this Clockwork Defender has your sword within your hand, you see an arrow fly through the skull of the Clockwork Defender, piercing through it. Its eyes, the arrow probably coming about 4 or 5 inches away from hitting you. And it
Life
starts to
flash
power off.
before his eyes.
Falls down.
I rip my sword out from its hand
It fell over.
And-
dead.
sheathe it back up.
It
I'm
fell
not
over
good with
dead.
that thing.
And
Okay.
Toby, what you see standing before you is a small little raven with a bow.
I'm going right back to teabagging.
I'll flash the slow Neanderthal thumbs up.
And as you turn your thumbs up, and what is it? Perrin begins to teabag once more. You see the other automaton emerge from the town hall.
No way.
Hey, is it my turn again?
It is,
wanna-
yeah.
Can I open the door and kind of walk out in the street like cowboy style? Kind of flip the coat back.
You're able to do that, yes. You want to
How
roll for
far
a
it-
cool check?
Yes.
Okay, roll me a cool check. You're able to walk through the window. The window has been smashed through.
I bet you can't guess what I rolled.
Is it a 20? Nat 20?
A natural one,
A natural.
back to back.
Not
You
on
see
the
this kid.
cool check.
Like hooking up the mask and all. It looks so cool in my mind.
And Toby's in Douglas's mind, he looks like the coolest man ever. In everybody else's view, it looks like the kid who's about to shoot up the school in the trench coat and brings a briefcase to class every single day. That's the image that you give.
He's an
Douglas.
anime kid.
And I'll kind of pull back the coat, look up at him, and I'll pull out the pistol and take a shot at him in the weak spot of his head, because that's where the arrow pierced just a moment ago.
Okay, 1
It
second.
bounces off.
Perfect opportunity to do one of those Django Unchained things. He's like, damn, I can't see fucking shit out of this
There's
thing.
this thing. Great movie, by the way.
Yeah, for this automaton, do we need to roll initiative or anything? Like, does he recognize? Like,
Already
probably
guys have you in order.
I think
probably
we're
I
just,
just
don't-
order.
we're just
I don't
in
have
order.
Tom and I
okay,
don't
gotcha.
have
Gotcha.
James, but they're still hiding out.
I think it
Oh.
was Toby, Nathan, Tom, and me at least. I don't know if James did anything on the last robot.
I know Tom was talking about doing
Nah.
something, but I don't think you have done anything. Have you, Tom?
No, I mean, I guess I could shoot it with my crossbow, but
Yeah, we'll get to that one.
I thought he went for an
second.
unarmed strike, but knew he was just gonna clink on the metal.
Toby, you're the first one up. You are going to. You said you want to go ahead and shoot it.
Yeah.
All right, roll me a attack check. I can't speak.
Ooh.
Roll me an accuracy check.
An accuracy check.
Yeah, roll for see if you hit.
That is a 21.
21, you hit. How late do you guys want to stay up till?
That is 16 damage.
16 damage. What pistol are you shooting with?
My fire one, my other one's unloaded.
Okay. So you take out your fire pistol, and with your glowing red cherry wood pistol, you take aim and shoot at this Clockwork defender as soon as he's pouring out of this building. In doing so, you're aiming for the head, but what you're kind of able to hit is his bicep, what seems like his middle bicep, and you're able to kind of like take a chunk out of his arm, doing how much damage?
16.
Okay.
And then I'll bonus action reload my pistol.
Okay.
I have it. I have extra attack because I'm a level 5 fighter. After I
Okay.
reload, I want to shoot him again.
Go ahead.
Would I be able to make like a slashing attack with
Ooh.
a dagger?
Yeah. We'll do it after this.
That is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
I have too much dice, bro. That is 9 damage.
9 damage. And once again, you're able to kind of take a chunk, and it looks like to be from the stomach, and you're able to take a good chunk out of this side to be of the stomach, his metal stomach. And you can start to see he starts to like kind of like teeter over a little bit from the damage that he has taken. He's still standing strong.
No, flip it. Get back in.
Pharaoh, you said that you wanted to make an attack real quick. Tom.
Yeah, I wanted to make a slashing attack.
All right.
So, am I close enough that I could like sneak, or is it like, am I not really like? Would I have to run?
You would have to kind of like, if you're going to like sneak around it, you'd have to kind of like take a way out. But you're already in the view of the Clockwork automaton, so it'd be kind of you're not really like able to kind of like sneak around him and everything.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try and run up to it, and
Okay.
if it's too far away, I could do a bonus action dash. But I'm gonna make an attack. Actually, I could do 2 attacks. Wait, can I? No, I guess I can't do 2 attacks because I'm a rogue.
No, I think yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna splash. I have a vial of acid. I'm
Okay.
going to attempt to throw acid on it. So I guess I could probably use my. So it's gonna be 2d6 acid damage. As an action, you could splash the contents of this vial on a creature within 5 feet of you, or throw the vial up 20 feet, shattering an impact. In either case, make a ranged attack against a creature. Okay, so that's a +7 or +6. And I rolled a 1. So I don't do that.
You rolled a 1 to throw.
Yeah. So I throw acid in another direction.
Dougie.
Hopefully, there's no one nearby.
Hopefully it's
roll
not me.
me a d4, Tom.
Oh
Oh,
God.
it's gonna tell us which direction he's gonna be throwing this.
No. Okay. Okay. Where's the dice? All right, 4. A 1.
Oh, 1. Man, you did not play Little League growing up. This was a you felt so awkward doing this. What you did is I think you probably had a little bit too many buttered rolls at the tavern because
Yeah.
there's the butter still on your fingers, so you took the acid vial, you threw it, and it slipped out of your hands, and it hurled towards Mock,
Of course.
taking 1d4 damage. Right?
I don't even get a chance to dodge this thing, man.
No.
And then I'm just like I let out a scream and like, what are you doing? 2 damage. You said 1d4, right?
Yeah. Mock, that is you next, though. Look at that. Look at that.
So I'm going to ready an arrow +1.
Okay.
And then just shoot it at him.
Okay. Taking the -5.
Yep, I'll take the -5. That's going to be so it's 11 -5, 6, so 16 to hit.
That's 16 to hit.
Yep.
As you ready this arrow, you can feel like this acid kind of like affect you, and you take your bow back, and you kind of like tick a little bit from the pain as you release the arrow, and it blunts off the automaton's shoulder guard, barely just scratching him. You see like maybe there are little scratch marks, but you just see the automaton is not physically altered by this attack of yours.
Okay, well, we're going to shoot another arrow.
Okay.
And we'll go with fire arrow this time.
Okay.
I'm not taking the -5. So that's going to be, because it would be +10 then, so that's going to be 19.
And 19 will hit. Yes.
Yeah, well, it better. That was I rolled a 9, but I get +10 to the hit. So, okay, let's see here for damage. That sucks. So, do you want me to separate the damage again, or just add it all together?
You can just add it all together.
Okay. So 6. That sucks. That was 7. And then use up a swarm. So that's going to be 10 damage.
10 damage. And you can see, and you aim once more. You feel like you have more control over yourself from this vile poison splashing and hitting you. You steel yourself, you draw back your bow, and you notice a spot that's already been attacked, and you notice the chip that Douglas has made with this bullet. So you aim for there, and you're able to connect with more of the insides of the electrical components of this automaton. Able to do so, piercing through the electronics and doing 10 points of damage. You now see that this automaton is like kind of like started to like almost like if he's gone between sleeping and awake, life and death. He's teetering between the two. His eyes start to flash a little bit before finally being fully lit. That is the Clockworks' turn. And Perrin, he sees you right out front, the closest person to him. He's going to run towards you. And he's going to try to take a chunk with his teeth out of you. Let's see.
Hell, man.
He's gonna give you a little nibble.
Just a little nibble. Oh gosh, I've been rolling bad. I don't think a 9's going to help. Nope. He's going to try to take a bite. But with the electronics, his guidance system has been just like kind of hampered. So he try to take a bite out of you, but it just ends up taking a bite out of the air.
Sure, you don't give him just a little nibble.
That is going to be
damage.
Will, your turn.
Well, seeing as he's
Give him a
now
nibble
in
back.
melee damaging me, I'm gonna try and take a stab with my rapier.
Go ahead, stab.
That is a 26 to hit.
Okay,
hits.
Eric.
I was this close to a nat 20. Okay. Well, I don't get obviously a sneak attack, so just a D8 plus 4 will have to do. So that's 7 piercing damage. And then as part of my class, I have fancy footwork. So if I make a melee attack against this creature can now no longer make an opportunity attack against me. In doing so, I'm gonna no pun intended, flip him the bird as I'm running away.
No pun intended, as he
Yeah.
giggles.
Even though he
Yeah.
fully meant it.
The pun was intended.
It never is.
So Perrin, you're able to kind of take this rapier, and you feel like imbued with your master's strength, Keen the Bard, and so you're able to kind of put the rapier right through the neck, piercing out the skull, and you see the lights start to fade as you run away. Rapier still in hand, flipping off this automaton who has fallen dead onto the ground.
Oh. And then I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna go. I've learned my lesson because the last 2 times I did that, one of you fucks popped out. So I'm gonna do singular teabag over his body.
With your singular teabag, you guys have been victorious over these clockwork automatons.
We have the Final Fantasy fanfare.
I quickly reload both pistols.
Did I study it so I could, I guess, make a better disguise?
I study you studying it.
Toby, roll me a charisma check.
13.
13. You look kind of normal. You don't look that creepy. You don't look very creepy at all. Studying Pharaoh.
I think creepiness would actually endear him to me.
I don't break eye contact.
Anything else you guys would like to do before we go ahead and call it a night?
What time in like the? I know we're in the we're in the Underdark. What time is it kind of like at right now?
You're probably at like 2:00 in the afternoon.
Okay, so we wouldn't bombard in one of these houses and take a rest.
Yeah.
Most likely not. I mean, you guys can if you like take a short rest or something like that, or take a long
Can I go into
rest.
my 4-hour-long trance?
You can become the master of backpacks coming
Yeah.
out.
Yes.
Yeah, having killed all 3 of these things, there's now an aura of confidence surrounding Perrin. At this point, he is. So you guys see that or what? I'm the fucking shit, eh?
All right, he's got to roll for cool there.
All right,
Mm.
13. I mean, if I add my charisma modifier, that's a 17. So,
No,
Yeah.
16.
He looks pretty cool.
Hmm.
This
I've seen
unassuming
cooler.
raven has just taken down 3 metal bees.
I've seen cooler.
Yeah, I think that's maybe why I signed on, because that king guy was actually so cool when he persuaded me. That, you know, I was just kind of like, I want to be that cool.
Yeah, Keen's pretty cool.
Have you seen his wife? Holy shit.
Yes, I snuck in their house once. Just joking.